We see it as the second revolution of training, which will allow us to utilize simulations to a much larger degree so that we can improve readiness and also our lethality of our soldiers.
It would allow units to train across the globe, really. So if you don't have aviation assets, for instance, where you are, you could link in through the simulated training environment and have those assets train alongside with you, regardless of physical location.
User feedback is critical. Traditionally, it's later on in the acquisitions process, but with the OTA process, users are allowed to get on the system early and tell leadership what's good and bad about it. I'm excited about that because that means that the people who are going to use the system get their hands on it early and provide critical information on how to make it better.
It is a step-by-step, integrated effort to quickly deliver technology and modifications to technology into the hands of soldiers. If a switch is not where it's supposed to be, if a lever is not where it's supposed to be, if the vehicle or the system doesn't actually perform as it would when they use the real equipment, they know. They probably just did it yesterday. They come into the lab, and they can give us immediate feedback on how realistic we're representing the real equipment via simulation.
The comments we get mostly are about the dimensions of, for instance, the cockpit, whether or not it's realistic or true to the airframe that they fly. We get feedback on whether or not the weapon systems feel, act, react correctly. And then a lot of feedbacks on the virtual world, whether they liked it or not, or ways we can improve.
The feedback we've given is different things with the commo, making sure they worked well, where my dismounts and my vehicles can talk together, making sure they looked close to what they were and make small changes if they needed to.
I'm convinced that we are delivering a better product. In fact, I'm sure all the vendors are delivering a better product because of the process. That is getting feedback, being able to change something, getting feedback on what you've changed, and working towards, I think, a common solution amongst the groups.
Obviously stuff still needs refinement and there's rough edges there, but just to see what's possible and what's available out there has been very interesting.
And what we're going to see is simulations that provides much better realism, is available at the point of need, and can better replicate the operational environment. Because we can capitalize and leverage the commercial, virtual, and gaming industry, I mean, we're only hitting the tip of the iceberg of what we can do to change training for the Army.